And when you think of depression, what are some of the things that you associate with depression?
I feel like most people associate it with like sadness and like I can't get out of bed. You know, like people just think of it as an extreme state of sadness, and I think that's just kind of how everybody generally thinks of it. It's like that's how I see it too, even though I know it's more than just that. But I think people see it as I'm sad.
Yeah. What do you think people your age, so you're a teenager, and what do you think people your age view depression as? Like, even if they might have symptoms of it, do you think they always know?
I don't think so. I just think that they don't want to label it. But I don't know, like I'm trying to think of how to like describe this, but they just think like, oh, I'm sad. Like I don't know how to not feel this way.
I would agree. I think some people just feel stuck, and I think sometimes with teens it can be really hard to tell that they're depressed. I think people in general sometimes it's hard to tell they're depressed. Like you might think, oh, they're kind of down or whatever, but sometimes I think there's different situations where people who are depressed, they try to almost be the life of the party.
Yeah.
And that can
They want
be
to hide
hard
it
because they want to hide it. But then you have some people who are so depressed that they're in bed and they don't get out of bed and they don't come to school, or you know, they're really down and they're really struggling, and you know, you can tell they're sleeping on their desk or they're, you know, not doing their work. And I think there's times when teachers can tell when students are really struggling, and then I think there's times when it's really hard to tell because they mask it. You know, I think they say sleeping long hours or disengaging with family and friends, or you know, not wanting to do things that previously brought you joy are all signs of depression. But I do think there are other things that can factor into that too, and there can be other symptoms that maybe we just don't even recognize.
My name is Sandy Stasko, and I'm part of the Family Services team for Community Mental Health. Having these difficult conversations may be hard, but they're incredibly important. It helps build trust between you and the youth in your life. These conversations help build a relationship where your child can come to you if and when they're struggling. If you, your teen, or another loved one is impacted by the topics in the video and need help, please reach out. You can reach CMH at 616-393-5698.